There's still a lot of warm air out there for tonight's battle between the North Carolina Tar Heels and the Buckeyes of Ohio State. Well, we hope you're as excited as we are for this one. And here come the Buckeyes. I'll tell you, this one can go either way. Kirk, what do you think will happen today?
Ohio State needs a big game from their talented running back, and I think they'll win the battle up front, and he's going to have a tremendous day. Look for him to lead them to victory, but Lee, it's going to be very close.
Well, that's it for the pregame. Let's get down to the field so we can get this thing started. And we're set to bring you another great matchup in the world of NCAA football. Both teams have sent their special teams onto the field, and we're ready for the opening kickoff. He sends it downfield. And takes it at the 23. A little duke. Now let's see what kind of success this offense can have as they come out onto the field for the first time today. Well, guys, how do you think this star linebacker is going to do against a good offensive running game?
This kid will be blowing up plays all day. It's just hard to block him. It seems like he gets in on every single play.
Yep, but it's not too often that he goes up against a running back of this caliber, Coach.
It doesn't matter, Kirk. This kid is a tackling machine.
Hampton comes away with 2 yards on the carry. It's 2nd and 8. Ball on the 31-yard line. Number 6 comes to the line with 3 wide. Hampton gets another carry. And down he goes at the 32. A 1-yard gain by the halfback. 3rd down. Number 6 lines up in the shotgun. Play action. He delivers. The ball is tipped. Incomplete pass. Number 8 was the intended target on the play. That's going to bring up 4th down. North Carolina lining up the punt. Number 2 will be the return man. Dives forward. Number 96 punts it, and it doesn't look like he got all of that one. Number 2 fields it to 42. The defense did its job to open the game, and now it's the offense's turn. They'll start at the 42. Ohio State comes out with 5 receivers. Drops back to pass. Guns it across the middle. It's deflected.
That's just good defense right there, Coach.
It was, Kirk, but you know what? It's all reaction. Anytime you're out there on defense and the pass is within arm's length away, you knock it down.
Howard with 3 wide receivers. Spins upfield. They'll bring him down for a loss on the play. So the halfback loses about 2 on the run. 3rd down and 12 to go. Ball on the 40-yard line. Henderson is the deep back as they line up in the I. Rolls to the right. Going long. Has his man on the fly. And they bring him down at the 9-yard line. Did you see how fast that kid is?
Barely. He was like a blur running past those defenders. That speed alone makes this guy a big-time receiver.
Here we go from the 9. The Buckeyes come out showing 3 wide. Howard drops the throw. He looks. He throws it. Got it to him on the run. My goodness, guys, that was a spectacular play by the wide receiver.
The coach has gone to great lengths to shepherd his receivers, and we've seen the results on the field.
Here's the kicking team to try the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. Less than 2 to go in our first quarter of play. The score, Ohio State 7, North Carolina nothing. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. Short kickoff. Hampton takes it to 21. He jukes. Not a whole lot of success their last time out.
Not at all. This offense has to do a better job of staying on the field and giving their defense a chance to catch their breath.
From their own 35-yard line. 1st down. North Carolina goes with the ace set here. Gives to the tailback. He dives forward. Williams Tackles him at the 35-yard line. 0 yards on that play. Second down and 10 to go. The Tar Heel set up in the gun. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He throws.
That's just a great defensive play.
It won't look like much in the stat book, but that's getting the job done.
That'll bring up third down. Third down and 10 coming up. Ball on the 35. North Carolina comes out in the shotgun, steps up, looks, here they come, and they get the sack. The tackle got embarrassed that time, allowing the end to come free for the sack.
That's what you call a lookout block. The tackle gets beat and yells, "Look out!" Trust me, it's not what you want to hear as a quarterback.
Number 96 is waiting for the snap. Gets it away. Number 2 takes it to 36. They moved the ball very effectively on their last drive, which ended with a touchdown. The defense has been talking it over on the sideline, trying to make some corrections. Let's see if they can stop them this time. Ohio State comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. He looks to throw on first down. He rolls out to the left. He'll take it himself. Allen brings him down at the 43-yard line. So that one goes for a decent gain. And, guys, his running ability sure makes him hard to stop.
No doubt about it, Brad. Whenever you have a fast quarterback like this guy, it just adds another element to your offense.
On play action. He's rolling right. Surveys the field. He keeps it. Bounces off the would-be tackler. He's tackled at the 33-yard line. Good gain there on the quarterback scramble.
You know, I really like the decision to tuck it and run here. He waited and found no one open, so instead of throwing it away, he just took it upfield for himself.
The offense lines up with 3 wide receivers. He rolls out to the right, across the middle. Someone got a hand on it.
I'll tell you, this receiver showed really good hands on that play.
This kid is always calling for the ball, and if he keeps making plays like that, he'll continue to get the ball.
After a quarter of play, our score is Ohio State 7, North Carolina 0. We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 22. The Buckeyes go with the I formation. Drops back on first down. He's rolling left. No one open, so he's going to run. And he's taken down at the 10-yard line. And it's plays just like that one that make him such a nightmare for defense.
Well, that's why he's so tough to defend. You've got everybody covered downfield, and he just takes off with all that speed.
Henderson lines up in the deep back. I formation. Gives to the tailback. Tries to juke. And he's tackled at the 6-yard line. Henderson gets about 4 yards on the play. It's second down. The Buckeyes come out in the 8 formation. He's looking to pass. Looking. Fires to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. So the defense makes a great play in the end zone and comes away with a pick.
And that, my friends, is how you play defense. You make the quarterback think he's got 6, then you step in front of the ball and just take it away from him.
They'll go to work at the 20-yard line. North Carolina goes with the ace set here. Hampton gets the call. He's hit and got away. Diving for extra yardage. A big gain for the halfback.
You know, when we talked to the coach yesterday, he said they were going to run it over, up, and around this defense. Well, here they got a nice gain on the old toss play.
Number 6 is back in the gun. He drops back. Stepping up. Here comes the pressure. Williams comes away with a sack. The Tar Heel call for a timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining. It's second down and a long ways to go. Ball on 24. Three wideouts here. Back to pass. He's looking for his man. They can't connect. Incomplete. McCollum was the intended receiver on the play. That'll make it third down. Third down and long coming up here. Drops back to pass. Pressure coming. Missed tackle. He steps up. He passes it. Incomplete. He had to get rid of that one in a hurry.
The defensive coordinator cooked up a good blitz package that time, and although it didn't result in a sack, it forced a bad throw.
Number 96 awaits the snap. Punts the ball away. Spinning.
I know the first thing I wanted to do after throwing the pick was to come out that next drive and throw. Let the defense know that I wasn't intimidated.
And how many times did you go right back in there and throw another pick?
Well, Lee, as you know, a quarterback needs a short memory, so I really don't remember, Scooter. You know better than that.
Howard drops back to pass. Rolls to the left. Down the middle. Complete. And he's all the way down to the 25-yard line. They get a nice gain there.
Yeah, nice pass play. You know what, Kirk? I think that defense kind of underestimated the speed of that receiver that time.
Yes, very good observation out of you, my friend. It's going to be interesting to see how they adjust here.
Howard set to go to the air. He's looking. Rolling out to the right side. Lets it fly. Got him on the run. And he's level at the 14. Good pickup by the receiver.
Yeah, this kid loves to play. He wants the ball every time they throw it up.
They're in the red zone. Henderson alone in the backfield. Howard back to throw. Throws this one off balance. Lost the ball. Fumble. Recovered by the defense. Coach, what can you do to avoid those turnovers?
Well, you just got to get back to the fundamentals. For the skilled players, that means hanging on to the football.
This drive will start at the 18-yard line. North Carolina lines up in a shotgun set. Drops back on first down. Sheds that one. They'll sack him at the 8-yard line. He just blew past the blockers and dragged the quarterback down.
Boy, excellent play by the defense here. A few extra seconds, and those receivers might have been open.
The Tar Heel line up with a single set backfield. Hampton takes it up the middle. Dives for extra yardage. Hampton gets 3 yards on the carry. And we've reached halftime here. The score at the break, Ohio State 7, North Carolina nothing. North Carolina will be kicking off to start the second half. He sends it off. Number 2 fields it at the 9. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. The offense will start at the 28. Henderson lines up as a single back. He might not be able to get the pass off.
He didn't even have a chance to get that pass off. Great pass rush by the defense.
Well, he tried to fake it to the running back, but the defender didn't bite on it. So you're right, Kirk. You can't blame the quarterback there.
Under pressure. They bring the quarterback down.
He really got in there. There wasn't anything stopping him from getting the sack.
These guys love sacks. It makes their stat sheet look a lot better.
Passing situation here on 3rd and long. Ball on the 16. They come out in a 5-wide set. Looks to pass. He throws the screen. Catches it. Spin move. And they make the stop at the 20-yard line. Nice gain, but not enough for the first down.
Yeah, that's a nice play there. They did everything right except get enough yards for the first down.
Gets it away. McCollum takes it to the 49.
Beautiful, beautiful coverage.
Very well covered all around. Good field position here. They'll start this drive inside their opponent's territory. North Carolina goes with the ace set here. They're on a counter. A little juice. He's tackled at the 45-yard line. 3-yard gain by the running back. Second down. North Carolina comes to the line. Only one man in the backfield. Back to pass. He throws right. Wide open is his tight end. He ran a good route there and was able to pick up yards underneath the coverage.
It's okay to move the ball in small portions because it relaxes the offense. It can open things up for the big play.
From the 39-yard line. Third down, a yard to go. Hampton gets the call. Tackle made at the 37. Well, they stuck with the run, and it pays off for them.
You know what, Brad? So important on third down to rely on the offensive line to get a good push, and that's what they did there to pick up the first down.
First and 10. Tackles him at the 35-yard line. Hampton picks up 2 yards with the carry. It's second down and 8 to go. The Tar Heel line up with 3 wide. They'll go with the run once again. He's taken down at the 31-yard line. He picks up 4 yards on the carry. The defense will try to stop this third down as they were unsuccessful the first time on this drive. North Carolina lines up with 3 receivers. And gets the call again. They bring him down in the backfield. And that was not a good call offensively.
Nah, not a good call, only because they lost yardage. I'll tell you, I've seen plays like this where the tailback breaks one and goes for a touchdown.
You're right, Lee. You can never tell.
Here we go. Across the middle. That's incomplete. And they're going to have to give the ball back after going for it on 4th and long.
Not much you can do there. You got to go for it and give yourselves a chance.
They'll set up shop at the 36-yard line. The Buckeyes come out of the Ace formation. Howard hands it off. No, play fake. Surveys the field. There he goes. Allen with the tackle at the 44-yard line. An 8-yard gain. We've played 3, and we're locked in a tight one with the score. Ohio State 7, North Carolina nothing. Second and 2. The Buckeyes go with the I formation. Howard drops back to pass. Sack for a loss at the 42-yard line. Good play by the defense.
Yeah, they came with the blitz that time, and the big lineman was able to spring free for the sack.
From their own 42-yard line. Third down, 4 yards to go. Howard drops the throw. Looks, rolls right. He'll dump it short, and that one's incomplete. So they go 3 and out after that incompletion. The Buckeyes are lining up to punt it away. McGuire is waiting for the snap. McGuire punts it, and he didn't kick that ball well at all. McCollum fields it to the 30. What do you expect from this offense at this point, fellas?
They only need a touchdown, and that would put them right back into this game.
And they have enough time on the clock where they don't have to rush their offense.
You're exactly right, Coach. They just need to put together a solid drive.
Number 6 lines up in the shotgun, steps up in the pocket, throwing left, and they couldn't hook up on that one. Number 8 was the intended target. That'll bring up second down. It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 30-yard line. One-man backfield. He drops back. Somehow gets the ball away. Johnson was the intended receiver on the play. That'll make it third down. They line up at the 30. It's third down. Drops back to pass. Stepping up. He looks. He throws it. Picked off. He steps up and makes a big turnover.
Yeah, he just made a huge play right there. He knew what was coming all along.
You can't throw interceptions like that. You just can't.
A very important possession here. The Buckeyes line up with 3 wide. Howard hands off. They'll knock him down for a loss. Well, the defense really put the clamps down on that run.
Boy, Brad, great effort up front by that defense.
So it's second and 12. Ball on the 35-yard line. The Buckeyes come out in the ace formation. Henderson gets another carry. The 10. And he will score. So that is just a huge touchdown, guys.
You know, the defense needed to make some kind of stop there to get the ball back. But now, that just about seals the deal.
That's right, Kirk. Now they have to get a quick score, get the ball back, and score again.
Set. Cut.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. So with just over 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter, our score, Ohio State 14, North Carolina nothing. Number 38 looks ready to kick this one off. He kicks it. McCollum fields it at the 19. Yuku. Guys, what do you think about this situation?
Well, time isn't on their side anymore. They need to get this ball down the field and get in the end zone.
You're right, Coach. It's now a two-possession game. There's not too much time to spare.
The offense lines up with 3 wide receivers. On play action. Short draw. They can't connect. Incomplete. Number 18 was the intended receiver on that pass. That'll bring up second down. They line up at the 36. Second down. North Carolina comes out in the shotgun. He's looking to pass. Lets it fly. Incomplete. Boy, would he like to have that one back.
Yeah, you're right. This offense relies so much on timing, and as you saw there, when their timing gets knocked off, they have a tough time connecting on plays like this.
Back to pass. He steps up, rolls to the right. He passes it. This one is incomplete.
Not a pretty pass right there.
No, it wasn't, Kirk. That was not a good pass at all. But hey, in his defense, he had to get it off to avoid the sack.
It's fourth down, and they're going to try to go for it. The defense lines up with 5 defensive backs. They need this pass. He steps up, fires deep down the left side. Someone got a hand up. He's all the way down to the 28. A good looking pass that time.
Here they do a nice job of getting the ball out to their speedy receiver, and he shows you that he not only can turn on the jets, but he's got pretty decent hands as well.
He unloads it. Got it to him on the run.
That's a first down right there.
Yeah, if I was the defense, I think I would man up on these guys next time.
This quarterback is very good at recognizing zone coverage and then finding the open receiver.
Runs back at the first down. Scott will make the sack. That makes 4 sacks today.
This defensive front is tough, and they're really, really fast, too.
Well, this speed is difficult to defend because you have to try to keep them off balance so they can't use their quickness.
Throws it out there. Got it to his receiver. Nice little pitch and catch with a wideout.
The quarterback and receiver spend a lot of time together. The coaches say they stay after practice just working on their timing, and right there it paid off.
North Carolina will take their first time out of the half. We've got 3rd down and 1. This is the 8th play of this drive. North Carolina goes with the ace set here. He delivers. He's right there for the interception. Spin move.
That's just great defense all around right here. The corner plays a very disciplined zone and steps right in front of the throw.
And let's give some credit to those big kids up front who are hustling after that quarterback. They were in his face on that play.
And as a quarterback, you just have to make a better decision than throwing it out there and turning it over.
This is a dangerous situation backed up against their goal line. High formation here. Howard will hand it off. We've got a safety. So with less than a minute to go in the fourth quarter, the score is Ohio State 14, North Carolina 2. They're lined up for the free kick following that safety. Pretty good punt return there, and that should help their chances a little, don't you think, guys?
I think this one is just too far out of reach.
They need to score here, then recover an onside kick and score again. Although this game isn't over yet, I just don't think they can accomplish that feat with this much time left in the game.
Looks to pass. He throws left. The senior makes the catch. North Carolina will take a timeout. From the 36-yard line, it's first down. They'll throw on first down. Number 6 lets it go. Number 18 was the intended receiver on the play. That'll bring up second down. He lets it go. And got him! And they tackle him. The quarterback broke down the coverage on that one. First down.
When you drop back to pass and see zone, it's a matter of you and the receiver getting on the right page and finding the right window to put the ball through.
Hey, Kirk, that's probably what you did playing in the backyard, right? But you broke a lot of windows.
He goes up and gets it. It's a touchdown. The pass was right on target and goes for 6.
Man, that was a bullseye of a pass, and it left his hand in a real big hurry.
And he converts the extra point. So we're down to just a few seconds remaining here in the ball game. And our score, Ohio State 14, North Carolina 9. Looks like they're lined up for the onside kick. Here goes. It's not quite over yet, but that might have been their last shot at winning this thing.
Yeah, you're right, Brad. But don't think this coach isn't sweating it out over there. These two teams have been neck to neck the entire game.
They'll start this drive at the 45. Ohio State comes to the line with one man in the backfield. Here's the halfback, and they get him in the backfield for a loss. North Carolina takes a timeout. Second down. Ohio State goes with the ace set here. Henderson again. And down he goes at the 48-yard line. 1 yard on the play. They line up at the 48. It's 3rd and 13. Single set backfield.
53.
Back to pass. Looking. He's rolling right. He lets it go deep down the middle. He caught it. Touchdown. And they let the tight end get so open on such a big play.
That was poor defense. Looks like there was some miscommunication between the safety and the linebackers, which caused for him to get so open.
And that's the end of the ball game. Kirk, any final thoughts here?
You know, I think it was a well-played game for the most part. North Carolina probably feels they should have won this game, but they just didn't make enough big plays when they needed to.